Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a plan with me and my Erin Condren life planner, and this is going to be for the month of June 2019. So I wanted to show you what I'm using this month. The last couple of months I have been, so like in April and then again in May, I used my own washi and my own stickers that I used because I was on a no-buy. But I decided that at the end of May, I was gonna go ahead and make a couple of purchases for a couple of reasons. One, it was my birthday at the end of May, and I did want to purchase something. And two, because I wanted to get these monthly layout sticker kits from Lexie Kylee Designs. So I'm just gonna do a really quick, I guess this is a little bit of a mini haul for Lexie Kylee Designs. It's mostly monthly kits. So I did get a journaling card which says Moon Made Me Do It. And then the kit that I'm going to be using is this June kit here. Let me go ahead and show you the other kit. So I did get the August kit, and I just got, her kits come with a base kit, which is the top headers, and then a bunch of like boxes and your date covers. And then you can choose if you want to do a functional sidebar or decorative sidebar, which I chose for both of my monthly kits. And then she does also have a couple of add-ons, which I chose not to get. She has, I think, a financial add-on, and I think a like a lifestyle add-on. I also got this Hobonichi Weeks monthly kit for July, which I will probably have a separate video for closer to July, but then this is the June kit I got, and this is originally in combination with July and August why I broke, I decided to break my no spend or no buy. Look at this June monthly, it's just gorgeous. I love these colors. I did not see it used anywhere else. At least not with this like palm tree moon setting. I really like the contrast between the very gentle, cool tone colors and then the almost like it is photoshopped like palm trees with this very graphic look to it. So I just really, really like how this turned out. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start by putting the headers on top. I am going to flip my planner around so that I can do that. I'm wondering if I should white this out because it is a lighter background. I have used Lexie Kylee Designs before. I used her March kit. I found that Lexie Kylee Designs, let me show you, it just has some really beautiful kits. Let's see, March. Here's the March kit that I got from her. Really just lovely, kind of almost watercolor look to her monthly designs. And so that's why I got this June one. I'm going to be using the Tombow, what is this? The Tombow mono correction tape. And I wouldn't do this like, so you saw the March was a dark green, right? And if it was a dark color, I wouldn't normally white things out, but because this has such a light background, I would prefer if it didn't show through. So I am going to go ahead and white out the page flag at the top, the word June, and then the days of the week, because to me those are the big kind of things that are going to make the most show up the most behind a white background if it shows up. Like I said, I don't remember if her stickers are thinner and more see-through. I know there are certain shops where it is more visible. I'm also going to go ahead and white out these lines now that I'm thinking about it. Again, just to be sure. But this is completely optional if lines don't bother you. Okay. I'm going to start by putting down this one here first, so that way I can line up the edge of this page, of this sticker, with this with the lines, the given lines on the calendar. Does that make sense? And I'm basically just trying to make it as straight as possible. This is a premium matte paper. And like I said, I've been trying to do my own I've been trying to do my own like monthlies the last couple, like my own monthly designs using things that I have, but I just couldn't resist. This shop just has some very, very beautiful monthly kits. And so I wanted to go ahead and pick them up and obviously use them. All right, so there is June. So like I said, I just like to line up, if there's those extra boxes are covered up by one of these long stickers, I like to lay that across the calendar line, so that way this just lines up really, really nicely. And let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing here as well. Let me just see, I think these are supposed to line up, I just don't know how. I think, is it like that? Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this down, just like I did before. So I did film an April monthly in the Erin Condren using the Simply Gilded washi and Simply Gilded sticker kit from like last year's like French lavender kit. And I did film a May a May monthly plan with me, but I never uploaded it. So I should have left that. Okay, that was me getting too over anxious with the whiteout. I should have left that one because that is actually the first day of the month, but that's okay. All right, so I laid that down, and now I'm gonna go ahead and put this top one up. Oh, so what I was saying is that I did do a monthly plan with me for May, but then I ended up not uploading it just because of time. I will still put it up if you're interested. I thought I would ask on this video, since if you're watching this monthly plan with me, most likely you would maybe be interested in watching the May monthly. It would be obviously a month behind, but you could see like how I use the washi and why I chose the washi that I did. Okay, since this is a lot darker, I'm not gonna go and fill in a whole bunch of this stuff. I am gonna go back and see if I can just pull this washi up this sticker up a tiny little bit and white out that. I don't think I'll have to white out these lines. And then the only other thing would be, I think I'm gonna leave that and see how it turns out. I am going to, since this, I think I might have set the sticker off a little bit too close to the coil. I am going to just kind of cover up the edges here, but I'm not going to go all the way across. And then this is the deco sidebar, because I found that I was creating lists but not really using them. So I figured I might as well just have this really beautiful picture instead of trying to like have a this is a little bit close. That is my fault. I think that this could have probably shifted over a little bit more. Oh well, it is what it is. It does still cover up the bottom down here. You can see through it a little bit, but I think that's okay. Does that bother me? That might bother me a little bit. So the stickers I don't think are advertised as removable, but I can lift them up if I do it quickly if I haven't pressed them down all the way. As you saw. All right, there we go. Okay, so here is what it looks like now. Okay, just making sure I'm still in camera. All right, so I've used the Deco sidebar. There is this strip of washi that you can, like longer strip of washi that you can use for vacations. I don't have any vacations coming up in July. There is a readathon coming up, so I might use it for that, but not for a vacation. All right, I am gonna mark on the 4th that Ramadan is ending. I do not celebrate Ramadan, but I have students and friends who celebrate Ramadan, so I just want to make note of that. And then Father's Day on the 16th, I need to remember so that we can do something for my father-in-law, whether it's, even if it's just like getting a card. He's not a big celebrating or like doing things. He's very particular about like going out to eat and stuff like that, but you know, it's important to say Happy Father's Day. And then Flag Day, June 14th. And summer begins officially on June 21st. So I'm in the Boston area in Massachusetts. And so far we have just barely started hitting the 70-degree weather. I think back in May, there might have been 1 or 2 days that hit the 80s, but otherwise we've been sitting at a pretty consistent like 65 degrees Fahrenheit, anywhere ranging from like 60 to like 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And I kind of like it, I'll be completely honest. Let's see, so payday was here and it's every other week. So I get paid on the 14th and the 28th. And like I said, I'll be honest, I'm pretty happy with the cooler weather, but I know many people are excited to get to warmer weather. I know especially my students, I have a lot of students who are from countries that are warmer. And like some of my Brazilian students or like Colombian students, some of my Thai students and Saudi students, they're like, it's a little bit too cold for them. Like they weren't anticipating that it would be this cold for this long. They're like, is it always like this? And I'm like, well, it depends. Yeah. All right. So that is all the kind of big stuff for June. And then I wrote down a list of things that are happening in June. So on the 1st, which let me go ahead and put down the date dots so that way I don't forget. I am not going to white out the date dots. Well, actually, let me see if you can see over the date dots. So the date dots do have the color circle and then the white on top of it. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this I'm going to take the 28 first and just see if you can see the number over it or under it. I can't, so I'm going to go ahead and just put down the rest of these dots. I like to go according to the side of the book first, so I tend to go, and then also just what's easier for me to reach. So I tend to go a little bit out of order with my date dots. But, you know, whatever is easiest for you, right, and makes the most sense. Is how I figure. Like, you put down your stickers, whatever is most efficient for you. I really love the colors on this. All right. I'm excited for June. It's a new month. It's almost the beginning of summer. We're gonna have I work at a private language school, and so summer is actually our busy time. So we'll have a lot more students in our classes, which I actually have mixed feelings about because I do like teaching students in smaller groups. But then at the same time, like, you know, if I only have, you know, 2 or 3 students or like a handful of students and they don't all show up all the time, then it's a lot less fun for the students. It's a lot more pressure for the students to be constantly performing, you know, to always have the teacher constantly paying attention to them for 2 or 3 hours because there's only, you know, a couple of them. Really pretty colors. How was everybody's May? Like I said, end of May was my birthday month. So I did buy a few things. I did come into a little bit of money for my birthday. I got, so I decided to take that birthday money and buy a couple of monthly sets, no weekly sets because I have more than enough. And then I got a couple of Pen Gem pens that the new Northern Lights collection, I think it's like version 3 came out, and I got 3 of them. So they'll be coming in probably next week some point or the week after. When the second version of the Northern Lights came out with the gold barrels, the gold hardware, I had gotten the blue one, hesitated on getting the purple one, the lavender one, and then it sold out. And I am kicking myself because the lavender, the barrel or the hardware was like this kind of light lavender color, and lavender's like quickly become one of my favorite colors, and I just really love that, and that kind of like pastel color. And so I decided for this Northern Lights collection, I was going to go ahead and get the purple, and then I decided to get the mint and the peach one as well, because those colors are also pretty. So that's kind of an update on my no spend. Since June has started, I think, I actually believe Lexie Kylee Designs is going to meet, I remember reading on Facebook that she might have a sale somewhere in the middle of June because it's her birthday week. So I might purchase the July, like I actually have a July kit already, but one of the things I got was from Michael's. I got a Recollections planner for 2019 and 2020 because it's much cheaper than the Erin Condren. So I wanted to get the Lexie Kylee Designs July kit because it has these really beautiful florals and the red, white, and stars and the blues, but then there's also these peachy colors. So I wanted to get that in the monthly view because I thought that was really pretty. So I might get that, and then I'm debating about if I want to get a 4th of July weekly kit because I have like half of a kit, but not a whole kit. That would be the only reason why I would like continue to spend in June. Otherwise, no more stickers for a while because I have plenty. All right, so as far as I know, no birthdays in June that I can think of. And then, let's see, I do have that on the 3rd. I'm going to be subbing a class. Do I want to do this one? I'm going to use the pink one so that way it's a different color than the date dot. Okay, so the 3rd I am subbing a workshop. The pen that I'm going to use is, what pen am I going to use? Clearly I was not prepared for this. I am going to use this Hobonichi Techo pen. It's a Uniball hybrid pen, so it's like a ballpoint, but it's like a ballpoint gel. So it writes like this. right? Technically, I think ballpoint, but has like a kind of a gel hybrid element to it. And this came with my Hobonichi Weeks when I purchased it off the Hobonichi website. So I'm gonna just go ahead and use this because that's the pen that I have with me. So I am subbing a workshop for a fellow teacher. And then I do have that on the 24th, I'm scheduled for an HVAC unit maintenance. I'm gonna go ahead and use the sticky note because I actually need to change this date. This is the first day of summer, our summer term, and I actually have to be at work this day and forgot. So I scheduled this because usually I could take the day off, except for this day I really need to be there. So I need to reschedule. Okay. And then, so I'm going to just use a regular Post-it note for that. I'm hoping to get the week before, or even just like the 26th or something would be fine. I mean, if I have to go into July, I will. All right, so that's this. And then I like to put movies down, but I'm going to wait on that. I have a bunch of headshot things. Okay, so we are going to a friend's barbecue. I think this was on the 9th. I didn't write it down, but I think it is here. So I'm going to use one of these half boxes, or yeah, I guess these are a monthly half box. And this is, oh, I guess that's his birthday, but it's also, there's also an event. So Dylan's one-year birthday and barbecue. So it'll be over at a friend's house. I think there'll be times later on, so I will add that in later. And then my husband has an eye appointment on the 29th. I just want to write that down so we don't forget. I'm going to use this blue here. And there we go. Let's make this a little bit easier to see and write. And his eye appointment is at 10. Okay. And then, oh, I forgot to get it, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the other stickers right now for the movies and for the other stuff. So I'll be right back. All right, so I decided to take out these Creating & Co. change contacts things. They're a little bit too big, but I don't mark them on my weekly spread because they're so big they take up a lot of space. So I usually end up putting them on my monthly. Let me just take a look at the June one. So I'm scheduled to change my contacts today. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these down. I am trying to use these up. I don't know if Creating & Co. still has them in their shop. I do, it's not that I don't like them. I do like the way that they look. They're just way too big for what I want to use them for. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that because contacts should be changed every 2 weeks. And then I am using these Fox and Cactus cameras to mark when my husband is doing photo shoots. So he's doing headshots on the 10th, and then on the 13th, and then the 14th, he's doing a lot of headshots that day, and then on the 21st, and I think that's it. So let me go ahead and mark that information in, and I'll just be writing right on the calendar itself. bunch on the second half of June. Headshots. Gonna be 5 to 6 p.m. again, and then this one is going to be on the 14th is 2 to 3. And then on the 21st, so I have 10th, 13th, 14th, and then the 21st. And that's gonna be 1 to 2 p.m. Okay. And then the last couple of things is I did have a hair appointment yesterday, which was the 1st. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that in. I think I'm going to, let's see, this might be a little bit long. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put, since it doesn't happen that often, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these stickers. I'm gonna use this blue sticker here. And there we go. I'm gonna see if I can find a hair appointment sticker. All right, so I have this Happy Dye hair dye appointment sticker. So I'm just gonna use, it doesn't really matter, I think, which one I use, but I'm gonna use this one with the lavender tub, and I'm gonna put for me it was actually a hair color and cut. And then the very last thing is that I usually put down in my monthlies is for movies. So today we're actually going to go see Godzilla this afternoon, which I'm really excited about. So I like to use these Fox and Cactus popcorn box stickers, or sometimes if I run out of the popcorns, I'll use the soda cups. But I like the popcorn boxes because to me that's like a very clear way of showing that it's a movie without having to use a really big movie marquee. Especially in the monthly view. So we are going to see Godzilla. And I think that's about it. I am planning to see a bunch of other movies. We've scheduled for Toy Story, I think, and is there another thing? Oh, maybe The Lion King, I think we scheduled for. If not, we will be scheduling for, does it come out in June or July? I don't remember. I do have the AMC app on my phone, but the AMC app actually really wasn't working. So I spent like 10 or 15 minutes trying to get the app to work. Deleted it, added it to my phone again. It still wasn't updating. Then because I deleted it, it logged me out, and so I had to reset my password, and that was taking forever. Anyway, point being that I will update with all my movies as I go throughout the month, and then obviously, you know, if more things happen throughout the month, then I will add them in. And if photo shoots change, for example, here he had a photo shoot but it was canceled, I went ahead and just crossed out and wrote that it was canceled. So, because I know plans change, so I'll go ahead and, you know, write that in. Okay, so here is all that I have left. Like I said, I've used this decorative sidebar. I do have this strip left. There is a readathon hosted by Creating & Co. this month. I think it's either this last week or the week before. I'm not sure, and I forgot to look it up before I started filming. So I will add that in later and use probably this strip here, or I don't know, because it's also not long enough. I wish there were 2 of these strips. Maybe I won't use it then, but I will maybe mark the start of it or something, the start and maybe the end, the last days. And then I won't use any more paydays, but I will save them and maybe use them in my weekly spreads. And then these other stickers I will hold on to in case things happen. Like once I reschedule this, if this happens in June, I'll use one of these stickers. Oh, the other thing I need to do is put in that my dog needs her heartworm and her flea meds. So this is a reusable like sticker book holder, and I like to keep all of like my circle icons and extras from weekly stickers, weekly sticker kits in here. And in theory, they're organized according to subject. So I have paw prints. Let's see if there's one that kind of fits the color scheme. I think this purple one fits really well. Excuse me. It's early morning, so. Oh, that purple fits perfectly. I'm so excited about that. Okay, so that'll remind me to do pet. So Micah is our dog's name. So just a reminder to do her heartworm pill, or to give her her heartworm pill and her flea meds. And then sometimes I put bills down, like I like to kind of sometimes put down like my student loans are usually due on the 13th or 14th, and then rent, but I might not do it this month. I haven't decided. So here is basically what the final spread looks like as of June 2nd. I really, really love this. I think it looks beautiful. And then these are the stickers that I have left. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, I will leave links to Lexie Kylee Designs. I know she is on Etsy, but I will leave that in the description box below. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I will talk to you in the comments and see you in the next video. Bye.